SADAT International Defense Consultancy Construction Industry and Trade Incorporated Company. About us, our story, our mission, our philosophy. SADAT International Defense Consultancy Construction Industry and Trading is a company that provides consultancy, training and logistics services in the field of defense and security. SADAT Defense is the first and the only company that provides international consultancy and military training services in the international defense and internal security sector in Türkiye. SADAT Defense was established in 2012 under the chairmanship of retired Brigadier General Adnan TANRIVERDI. Our mission is to establish a defense collaboration and defense industry cooperation among Islamic countries to help Islamic World take the place where it merits among superpowers by providing consultancy and training services such as strategic consultancy and training services to armed forces and internal security forces of Islamic countries in the international arena. There is no problem without a solution for SADAT Defense. Our job is to solve the problems waiting to be solved. Our services: consultancy, training, logistics. Our consultancy services. SADAT Defense conducts military threat assessments for the countries served. According to this assessment, it determines joint defense opportunities with singular or friendly countries of the country served and organizes its armed forces in accordance with the threat. SADAT Defense determines the combat readiness levels of the armed forces of the countries served and produces solutions to eliminate the determined deficiencies. SADAT Defense has the capability to establish units at the level of individual soldier, platoon, company, battalion, regiment, brigade, division, corps, army and force from A to Z, and starting from the scratch. Our training services. SADAT Defense provides regular military training for trainees and end-user training for the land, naval, and air forces of the countries served from individual to the highest level unit. SADAT Defense provides training for the unconventional warfare organization that will emerge as the need for the all-out defense organization of the countries served, and the ambush, raid, roadblocking, destruction, sabotage, and rescue abduction operations of the units of this organization and the activities to counter this operation. SADAT Defense provides training and programs to provide superior skills to its personnel who will serve in the land, naval, and air operational areas of the countries served, in conventional, unconventional, special and all kinds of operations. Our logistics services. SADAT Defense provides services for the determination, storage, procurement, distribution, maintenance, and repair of all kinds of weapons, tools, equipment, spare parts, explosive, and materials to the countries served. SADAT Defense provides consultancy on cyber defense and offensive software needed by the armed forces of the countries served. SADAT Defense has the capability to provide consultancy services of the determination of the state of the Army maintenance system, re-establishing and maintaining it according to the needs in the armed forces of the requesting countries. Our products: turnkey solutions, military logistics system solutions. Turnkey solutions. SADAT Defense produces turnkey solutions in the fields of consultancy, training, and logistics in the field of defense and security. Some turnkey solution samples: turnkey special forces, military standardization and metrology centers, integrated border security solutions. Turnkey special forces. SADAT Defense has the capability to establish units at the level of individual soldier, platoon, company, battalion, regiment, brigade, division, corps, army, and forces from A to Z, and starting from the scratch. One of the examples of turnkey solutions offered to the armed forces and police organizations is the establishment of turnkey special forces. SADAT Defense plans the organization and material staff structures, build training, shooting, and sport facilities, also headquarters and dormitories, supplies and conducts special forces basic and advanced training so that the special forces will have the capability to perform cross-border special operations. Military standardization and metrology centers. SADAT Defense aims to achieve common military standardization in the field of defense industry and to easily carry out military logistics activities between countries through the institution it bravely named as Military Standardization and Metrology Centers. SADAT Defense establishes standardization and metrology centers under the Ministry of Defense or presidencies of defense industry of friendly and allied countries in order to carry out the standardization activities in an institutional way. With this work, even if it has never been established before, based on a needs analysis, it can be conducted by forming an institution from A to Z, starting from the scratch, or by methods such as reorganization and modernization of an already existing unit. Integrated border security solutions. SADAT Defense prepares a need analysis by analyzing the threat of the border areas of the country. SADAT Defense builds specially designed integrated border civilians and protection outposts, fortified outposts, and equips it with state-of-the-art devices and technological systems that allows the implementation of optimum protection techniques and tactics. SADAT Defense equips border guards and conducts technical and tactical training. Military logistics systems, armory solutions, training simulation concepts, shooting range solutions. Military logistics systems designed by SADAT Defense are a work aimed at increasing the success of training, military exercises, or operations, and seriously contributing to the success of possible operations. The need for rapid action and mobilization also used by advanced armed forces. The main objective is to meet the need for transferring the elements fighting to the training, military exercise or operation area from where the barracks are located, as well as the logistics need at the same speed. Armory solutions. This new concept, designed and implemented by SADAT Defense, makes a significant contribution to the mobilization requirement of all modern armies. Mobile, portable, and fixed modular army designs both increase the mission success of the country's armed forces and remove a significant deficiency even if it has low cost. Training simulation concepts. Advanced armies use training simulators in almost every branch. These simulators increase the quality of training and significantly reduce training costs. Mobile simulation systems developed by SADAT Defense are designed to easily deliver expert simulation systems to places where training is needed. Shooting range solutions. The shooting range systems designed by SADAT Defense are the areas where real shots can be made. Pistols, rifles, and even sniper rifles can be fired. Systems are evaluated in 3 categories according to their usage: mobile shooting range systems, portable shooting range systems, fixed modular shooting range systems. Our sample training programs. SADAT Defense has the capability to perform the basic and advanced training and orientation programs effectively with the training teams, composed from professionals chosen from a large circle of reserves depending on requests at all fields of armed forces of friendly countries in their own territories. SADAT Defense has an archive of documentations which include of training plans, schedules, instructor books, and trainee books to open and implement any courses for all branches and units for the armed forces of countries all around the world, and updates and upgrades this archive in accordance with the new technologies and developments, and also keeps ready to be used anytime by talented instructors in the field. SADAT Defense has a portfolio of both young and experienced trainers who have been retired from the Turkish Armed Forces, specialized in their branches, and have qualified and special abilities. In addition, SADAT Defense always keeps ready to use the opportunity to expand its existing trainer staff as needed. SADAT Defense focuses with precision of individual small unit, special unit, and special personnel training courses, acting with the awareness that the presence of trained personnel as well as the possession of high-tech defense systems, tools, equipment, and weapons in the modern armed forces, and even more importantly, has superior physical strength and the qualities to respond to any situation of war, contributing to the defenses of the country. Sample training programs. General training programs, programs for land forces, programs for naval forces, programs for air forces, programs for police forces. SADAT Defense provides military training on the subjects needed, and the general training topics are individual combat and small unit tactics courses, special forces basic courses, special forces advanced courses, aviation courses. Training programs for land forces. SADAT Defense has the capability to perform the basic and advanced trainings and orientation programs effectively with the training teams, composed from professionals chosen from a large circle of reserves depending on requests at all fields of armed forces of friendly countries in their own territories. SADAT Defense has prepared comprehensive training documents, including the training plan, program, trainer and trainee lecture notes that will be needed for the opening and execution of the courses related to each class and branch of the armed forces, and documents are ready to be used in the courses to be opened for the armed forces of the demanding countries. Training programs for naval forces. SADAT Defense has the capability to perform the basic and advanced trainings and orientation programs effectively with the training teams, composed from professionals chosen from a large circle of reserves depending on requests at all fields of naval forces of friendly countries in their own territories. SADAT Defense has prepared comprehensive training documents, including the training plan, program, trainer and trainee lecture notes that will be needed for the opening and execution of surface, underwater, frogman, and naval search and rescue courses, and documents are ready to be used in the courses to be opened for the naval forces of the demanding countries. Training programs for air forces. SADAT Defense has the capability to perform the basic and advanced trainings and orientation programs effectively with the training teams, composed from professionals chosen from a large circle of reserves depending on requests at all fields of armed forces of friendly countries and their own territories. SADAT Defense has the capability to provide air operations training on subjects of parachute, helicopter operations, electronic warfare, and UAV, with personnel who are experts in their field in Air Forces training programs, who have served in the Turkish Armed Forces for many years and have served as instructors in aviation-related branches. SADAT Defense has the capability to train jet fighter pilots by providing pilot training, type rating training, and jet fighter training for all types of aircraft and helicopters to the demanding country with its pilot personnel who have retired after serving successfully in the Turkish Armed Forces. Training programs for police forces. SADAT Defense has the capability to perform the basic and advanced trainings and orientation programs effectively with the training teams, composed from professionals chosen from a large circle of reserves depending on requests at all fields of armed forces of friendly countries in their own territories. SADAT Defense has prepared comprehensive training documents, including the training plan, program, trainer and trainee lecture notes that will be needed for the opening and execution of border outpost security, police special forces training, urban warfare operations training courses, and documents are ready to be used in the courses to be opened for the police forces of the demanding countries.